Hello and welcome back to another pick a card reading. This reading is about the journey ahead, so it can fit any situation you may find yourself in. As always, we have our 3 piles here. Group 1 is on the left, 2 is in the middle, and 3 is on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below along with the cards that I'm using, and if you'd like a private reading with me, there's a link to my Facebook and you can contact me on there. There are only a few limited spots left for the rest of the year with me, so please do get in quick and I will let you know when it has closed. Thank you. Hey Group 1 and welcome to your reading. If you chose this rough jasper, then this one is for you. I like it, it's a little face, that's why I chose this piece. It's like a little, I don't know, it reminds me of like if a flame had a face. You'd be like, oh. But okay, so I've written a bit down about jasper. It is to promote good health and stamina. Protection from misfortune, represents vigorous faith in spirit or another cause. I think trusting your intuition and trusting what's coming through. Helps with emotional stability and healing, and can give really deep insight into personal difficulties. So, red jasper. Alright, so I've got a bunch of tarot as always, a couple of oracle cards at the end. Let's jump in with the past energy with Group 1. We have got the 6 of Swords. I feel this image alone is going to resonate with you. I love this depiction of the 6 of Swords. We have the 7 of Swords as well, and the King of Cups. So this could very well be about a relationship or some issues within a relationship, but I want to try and keep it open. It just does very well look that way for this group. But so this is the past energy, and it looks like you have been really struggling with a discrepancy or something that has perhaps, maybe it's come to light recently, or maybe you're still not so certain, but you feel like there may be a betrayal in a situation with somebody here. Maybe the father of your children, it could be your father, it could be a masculine, but it also doesn't have to be with the King of Cups there. Just want to make that clear. It could be a boss, it could be a friend, perceived friend, it could be anybody. But you're trying to move yourself out of this feeling of just uncertainty and dishonesty. And I mean, it could even be you who's been dishonest in this situation. You will know what it is. For the most part though, I do feel it is somebody else. So yeah, you're really looking at the information in front of you and trying to figure it out. And I think you're trying to heal and connect with this person and move forward. Maybe you're trying to find forgiveness. Maybe you're still in the process of finding answers as well. So it could be a little different for everybody here, but there's a lot of emotions caught up in this situation. And I think the head is very overwhelmed with trying to figure it all out. And it's definitely, I think the message has probably been coming through quite strongly for you to drop as much as you can out of the head and into the body and sort of ground yourself through this so that you can move through this in a balanced way so that you're not too overwhelmed all the time. This could just be a hunch for you, or it could be information that's come to light, but you're trying to move forward as best you can and regain your equilibrium as you move forward. So the part of the head, we've got the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. And this means to me that in the part of the head, you are needing to seek out information. You're needing to get the truth. You're needing to get clarity. And you may need to do some different things to obtain that clarity. The Page of Swords is the perceived spy card, but it's also, it can be, digging through files or just looking through all sorts of different places to be able to gain the information that you need. And perhaps I almost see that some people are not resting until they get their answers in this situation, answers that may be about a third party situation with the 3 of Pentacles, but that may not be the case. Obviously, everyone's a little different in connecting, so please take what resonates. Either way, there's been some sort of dishonesty or a betrayal, or somebody is just lying, not being very truthful, and you need to get to the truth so that you can work together with this person, or so that you can find the answer so that you can move forward and make your choice. I feel like you really need cooperation from this person, and you may just get it moving forward. I feel like you're going to get your answers. I don't know if you'll get it from them, but you will get your answers moving forward. I feel like as well, I want to try and read this differently and trying to keep, like, just want to see the other potentials on the table so that it does resonate with everybody connecting. And some of this is needing to actually, some of this is needing to study or to choose a different path, or to choose new information, a new what do I want to say? Yeah, a new path, a new team, a new job. It's like you're needing a lot more information or a decision that will help you then step onto this new path. It could be, yeah, a new job, or finding somebody that can help you with looking for a job, or study assistance, or there's lots of different things it could be. But for the main part, I do feel like this is a relationship reading for a lot of you. If that doesn't resonate, maybe choose another pile or a different reading altogether. That's all right. I felt like I was forcing that other message onto these cards, so it probably doesn't resonate, but it's possible. All right, in the challenge, we've got the World, the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Cups. This is a pretty big challenge, and it makes sense that can give deep insight into personal difficulties with the Jasper, because you're needing truth here, you're needing answers, you're needing information so that you can move forward. And it's really the hard part right now is perhaps moving forward without those answers totally, which I do feel you will get them, but the challenge right now is moving through the emotions and trying to liberate yourself and trying to maybe even defend yourself, and sort of elevate out of this situation and either move on, or I feel like part of you feels like you've outgrown the situation anyway, and that this is the universe sort of forcing you to make the changes that are required or necessary in your life to take you to the place that you belong or need to be, even if you don't know where that is right now, and that's so far off in the future. But there's certainly, the challenge is going to be perhaps wrapping up the situation and moving forward and moving on, and finding a different job, place, relationship, whatever it may be that you need to move on from. But there's so much sadness and grief wrapped up in this situation, and that's going to be the biggest challenge for you. And I think as well, like, this woman has got this board here, and she's pointing to the stats, she's pointing to the information, and it's like, it's like all these things add up, it's unavoidable, it's that sort of energy. And so, but maybe there's no tangible evidence or proof, or maybe that's just a feeling, but you're needing to trust your feelings, needing to trust yourself. So in the advice section, we have the beautiful Sun, the Fool, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is so light from what we've been reading so far. It is so light, and it's good that the Six of Swords is first in this reading, because this is the heaviness you're moving yourself through, or have been. This is past energy, the first card on the table. You are moving out of this situation. Just for some of you, may still take some time yet, and maybe there's still a bit more information to be revealed, or more to happen before you can finally commit to a new path or step away from this completely. But your advice in how to handle the grief and the challenge right now is to just to look with new eyes at the situation and your own life as well, connecting into your intuition and taking some proactive steps to find a bit of comfort and joy in your life, getting out in the sun quite literally, maybe spending time with family and friends, like a gathering in the image here. But that it's also just to say that you're needing a bit of personal growth at this time, and to sort of look to a new path and sort of take a risk here to build something else, or to start something new, or to take that job if it was about a job. The Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity and prosperity and growth. The Sun is all about growth. The Fool is all about new beginnings and taking a leap of faith with trust in the universe and trust in your intuition. The Sun is led by Leo, which is led by the heart. So this is a heart calling for you as well. It's something your heart is absolutely speaking to you about. I can see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here with the King of Cups. We've got Capricorn and Scorpio again with Devil and Death. I have Gemini here with the Lovers, and Leo with the Sun. That one. I guess with the World, we could say Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio again. So all the main fixed signs quite heavily in this reading, and Capricorn too. the Devil and the Lovers. So that, see, there's something about the situation where there's a lot of duality, or like it's really, really good and really, really bad. I think that's what I'm thinking here. And that may make this situation even harder to get out of, or to move forward from, or see the truth, or like really connect to, regardless of the information I'm feeling at this point, the answers and all of that. Like, how do you feel? What do you want? What do you see for yourself? I think those are the most important questions at this point. Maybe just stop the reading, rewind and hear that again, perhaps even. I'm thinking like, this is really, those three questions mean more than any of the actual tangible evidence, proof or life situation. Like really tapping into what you feel you need at this time, and what you see for yourself in the future moving forward, and actually claiming it totally. But moving over to what will help. We've got the Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Devil and Death. So yeah, this is it's going to take a lot of effort for you to unravel yourself from a situation that has made you feel quite perhaps powerless and unfulfilled, very unhappy, feeling like there's not much growth and positivity to focus on perhaps within the situation, or like too much has gone wrong for something here to improve, but feeling very bound to the situation at the same time. I feel like you want nothing more than to be out of this feeling, and have felt that for some time now. I feel like I want to get one more card confirmation on the Nine of Cups, but I feel like you're so badly wanting to be out of this situation and into the next stage of growth perhaps, or just out of this more than anything. I think just out of this, and the Ace of Wands, new growth, okay. Inspiration, motivation, you're needing like to really, like, I feel like you might be quite tired at the moment as well, and been overthinking quite a bit, and you're needing a lot of rest to connect in with your own truth here. You're needing a lot of assistance as well, maybe to talk to somebody else to help you talk through the situation. Two of Swords, a lot of lack of clarity in the situation. So 1 minute you're feeling and thinking one way, and then it changes another. There's a real push and pull here within your essence, and I think that you're needing just a bit of quiet time, and no rash decisions, no hurried actions at this point, but rather just sitting with how you feel, and taking your time to get the information that you need, and cooperating, finding people that can cooperate with you to maybe help you, because I think you do need some help here. Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. So yeah, what's happening here is absolutely destiny unfolding, and you're needing to trust your intuition more than anything else. The answers are coming to you intuitively, and you may be just wanting something to back that up, but you're needing to trust yourself, and to also understand that we've got the Eight of Swords here as well. So yeah, feel like you are okay, and that's dropped to reveal this woman who's quite upset, being comforted by this man in the King of Cups. We had the King of Cups at the start, so this looks like it likely to be your partner, that you're feeling very trapped in the situation, to find renewal and hope again. Like, there's just very little hope in this situation at this time. You're just not certain. Yeah, Three of Swords, Two of Swords, so definitely betrayal energy. King of Cups, Three of Cups, so third party situation, and not trusting them anymore. Group 1, Queen of Wands, okay. That's a different queen. So so we have just had a full moon eclipse in Taurus a couple of days out from this reading, so it doesn't make sense that things have come to light, and there may be some big karmic endings in a lot of people's lives. So this does make sense why this would be coming out at this time. But what was I looking at? Yeah, that High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. You really need to trust the unfolding of this situation, and also trust your intuition when it comes to either repeating cycles or growing out of it, and honouring yourself, nurturing yourself, having the strength to walk away, and having the willpower and the courage to really go after what you deserve. Because I feel you deserve so much more. And the Page of Wands as well. I'm splitting the deck here, just getting more information on this situation. And it's just to say that you are starting to really realise the power of your choice, and you can choose differently at this point. As I was shuffling the cards, a beautiful song called Crossroads was playing, and I didn't really connect into it till halfway through shuffling, and I'm listening to the words. I'm like, yeah, you are going to take a new path here, but it just, for some people, you may not be ready to do that yet, and that's okay too. But you really need to look at the power and the consequences behind your choices, because if you choose to stay and continue this cycle or stay in this situation, you are choosing that. And that's, yeah, but you can choose differently. Five of Wands, conflict, changes. All right. It's going, yeah, making a choice to create change or to step away is going to be a very hard decision with a lot of different ramifications, and perhaps other people involved, maybe children and family and friends that, so it's going to be very disruptive. The situation is very disruptive for you. I'm with you, group one. I'm just feeling, I feel like I want to stay and give you so much more information, but I think we just need to keep moving forward. I feel like you need a friend right now. You need some assistance. You need someone to talk, a sounding board, someone to tell you a bunch of things as well, perhaps. But yeah, anyway, we've got the Lovers, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups in the outcome. 3 more came as well after that. We'll get to them in a second. But we've got the Lovers and the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups. These are both ending cards in their own right, in that this card is a very painful ending. It can be feeling like there's little closure or answers, and nobody is the winner in the situation. Although it's a victory card, it feels very hollow. It feels empty and not very nice at all. The Eight of Cups is walking away from those situations, like letting them go, like fully just releasing it, and because it doesn't serve you anymore. And that Lovers is a commitment to that decision. It's making that decision that it's in alignment with you. So the Lovers, Five of Swords and the Eight of Cups means that this fruitless situation needs your courage to make a choice to truly release. Following over to the Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles, and single lady card at the end here, needing to strike out into your own independence in this situation. But first you need to take time to take stock of all that you have and get prepared for the new direction in life. The Two of Wands is sort of surveying the land and looking out into what is next. It is Crossroads energy big time, and that song, I think I might link that song. It's a very femme song. It may not be your jam, but I will link it down below anyway, just because if one person listens to it and it means something, then that's great. If nobody does, then that's fine too. But the artist who sings it, there's so many other beautiful songs within her albums, and yeah, they're very healing and beautiful. But yeah, I will link that Crossroads song below, especially because we have the Crossroads card here in the outcome. You're definitely needing to reserve your energy, save your money, save your energy, save your time, take your time, get a steady foundation underneath yourself, really support yourself quite holistically, like good health, good exercise routine, like really stay in your center and stay strong through this. Because I'm just getting a tornado around you, and you're just needing to just be and sort of hold tight, like just hold on to yourself, hold on to your sanity, hold on to your heart. Nutrition and making plans. So I just felt to have a little peek at what might help, and you're eating well and getting a plan, getting yourself just really doing these things that help you feel empowered as you make your preparations for the path ahead. And the path ahead is full of abundance and beauty with the Nine of Pentacles. And new opportunities and a lot of gratitude. It's my favorite minor arcana in the deck. She's so stunning, and she has so much potential, and she already has all that she needs. It's a stunning card to end the reading, especially to start it on the Six of Swords. It really does show like all the details and drama and situation in between these two cards are just details, but this is the truth of the message. You're leaving this behind. Whether it's a long enduring journey to get here or not, maybe it's short and quick, sharp and shiny, who knows? It's happening. It is happening. The movement and change is happening. So I'll move into your oracle cards. we had all paths lead to home, inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. And this is exactly that message of listening to your intuition here and having that be your authority in movement forward, and just really trusting what's coming in. Trust how you feel about things, not so much the appearance of things and what people are telling you, but just how you feel. And all paths do lead home. And that's another thing to remember, that even in the most difficult situations that teach us so many horrible and wonderful things all at once, we are all just walking each other home. And this is all just an experience that will eventually need acceptance and love, so that you can release and move forward from it. And I think acceptance comes when we see the purpose in such situations and how we can grow from them. And that can sometimes need a little bit of help as well, but to get to these perspectives. Yeah, you need to trust yourself. The next card, very resonant with that. I wanted a protection message from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and it was higher power. Again, trusting in your own source. So now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. If you're obsessing about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, about money, or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. And that's why it's so important to connect with your own personal power, step into your rituals, take care of yourself. Don't allow the situation to be everything that's happening in your day. These will be the source from which you create, but you want spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There's no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. So having faith, that's that, absolutely the, I've shuffled it away now, but that Wheel of Fortune High Priestess, you trust the wheel unfolding, trust the path unfolding, trust that everything happening right now is absolutely as it's supposed to happen. And you can also trust in your intuition. Just like it led you to this reading, you chose which pile, and if this resonates with you this far, then you can trust yourself in much bigger things too. So I've got some more Oracle cards here. This is that new awesome deck we've got, is don't stop living your life because of someone else. All the right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. The end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. Do not give up because something did not work out right away. You're going to master your material reality in the future. A detour is available to you right now. It can be a benefit. Trust the unfolding here. And that's that unexpected ways as well. The right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. You probably didn't expect this situation either, but it's happening for you, believe it or not. You will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. I promise you, it does get better. Life will be a roller coaster. Enjoy the ride and stop trying to be in control. All right. And the self-love prompt cards as well. We had get a reading. So maybe you're wanting a personal reading with somebody. There's very limited spots for me at the rest of this year, but there's a lot of other wonderful readers out there, or maybe even pick a card readings can help as well. But not if you're obsessing as well. You're making sure you're getting a good balance. Don't over obsess on the situation. We've got take a vacation. That is not obviously possible for everybody, and sometimes that just means breaking your routine. So if you are obsessing, you need to take a vacation from that. You need to go ground yourself and get your feet in the sand or something. Just do something a little differently. Break that routine up. Let go and move on. Don't allow the past to prevent you from moving forward. Have fun again. Yeah, definitely. That's the vacation you need. Whether it's an actual vacation or not, you need to make that so by whatever this is, I'm sure it'll wait for you if you give it a little moment to do something else. Being nice. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. Discernment there. Meditate, quiet the mind and let your soul speak. it's speaking quite loudly to you, and there just might be a little doubt. But the more you distance yourself from trying to work out the situation and sort of just let go of control and let go of everything and just connect with yourself, the more open space you will have to receive your truth here. And we have hydrate. Drinking lots of water will make a huge difference in the way you feel. But maybe also swimming as well, sort of just swimming with intention to feel yourself maybe in the earth womb, or there can be a very healing and cleansing thing to do as well. What else was I going to say? Yeah, I think that's it for you, group 1 at this point. Glow up. Take a day to spoil yourself. Go feel good about you. Don't let whatever this situation is dim your light completely. Do what you can to sort of gain a bit of balance and a bit of stability. And red jasper is even 1/4 emotional stability. So maybe connecting and meditating with jasper, or I feel like I'm ending it abruptly, group 1, but I'm going to leave it there for you beautiful people. It's a long reading, so we will leave it there. I hope that gave some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 1. Hey, group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the blue banded agate, then this one is for you. And this particular agate, crystals really chose themselves today, and this one's really stormy. That's the energy I got from it, like a deep sea storm sort of feeling. But we'll see. So some of the qualities of blue banded agate is self-acceptance and confidence, overcoming negativity and harshness of the heart, healing from anger, having the courage to start over again, and healing from any kind of trauma. So that's the blue banded agate for you. So we're going to start out with the past energy, group 2. Sorry if I said group 1 just before, I don't know. But we've got the 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, this is past energy. For some of you, I feel like you've gone from one hard situation into another. That won't resonate with everybody. It was just something out there for a couple of people. I felt like you may feel like you've run from one thing to another, and it's both have been not good for you, or just not fulfilling it for you. But anyway, we're starting out with the 8 of Swords, right? And 6, all of these cards talk about dissatisfaction and feeling trapped, feeling tired and exhausted, just trying to get yourself out of the situation or find a bit of calm, find a bit of stability. But really, even though you may have left a situation behind already, you're still perhaps processing some of the sadness that's attached to that situation, feeling like a lot of sense, maybe a sense of loss, or that things are not how you'd wish they could be. Even though you are moving forward, it seems like it's maybe been a bit of a struggle to get things moving forward, and you're still finding yourself in this place of perhaps just unsatisfied still. And I feel like you are, but I do feel like you're not giving it so much mental energy anymore, or you've recently pulled back a lot of your overthinking, and trying to ground yourself now instead of just going around and around in a certain situation. I feel like you've also realized that you do have the power to lift yourself up and move on or move forward. You do have what it takes to do that. It's just really hard to do. And you're still feeling quite maybe a little bit of attachment to what was lost or what hasn't worked out, and you're just trying to find your feet and trying to find a way forward here. I also get the feeling for someone out there that you've sort of got two different people around you that have got a lot of issues going on, and you're running between the two, or you're having to deal with two different situations. But obviously it's not for everyone. It's just a message I got there for someone. It's like running from one situation that didn't work out into another one that's just as challenging, or challenging in a different way maybe. Or perhaps in moving forward, the challenges have presented themselves, but you have what it takes to overcome and move through that. And I think you're realizing that now as well, because the path ahead is the Eight of Cups, the Sun and the Fool. So you're starting to ground some of this energy. You're starting to really put all of that, excess energy, emotion and thought into something that you can repeat. I'm thinking like you're needing to show up at maybe it's your morning ritual or a lifestyle change that you're just showing up every day and trying again and giving it your best. Or maybe you're undertaking a new study. Perhaps it's a job you've left behind that was not fulfilling. So you're ready to go back to the drawing board and start again, start a new path of study. Maybe that's the case for you. But the path ahead is, getting yourself out there and trying new things, maybe meeting new people, having new experiences, getting out into the actual sun here with the Sun card, which is represented by Leo. We've also got Aquarius on the table here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is here as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. It's okay if it's you or not, that's all good. You're definitely into moving into more positive times, feeling a lot more optimistic about the path ahead, having come from something so heavy and dense perhaps, or just feeling stuck in something for so long that it's like finally you can breathe again. Or in the path moving ahead, you're going to feel that way. If you don't feel that way yet, you will soon. You just need to keep going, keep showing up at your rituals or your work desk or your study desk, whatever this is that you're showing up at. Don't let other paths distract you. Don't let the past pull you back in or distract you. Just focus on what you're working on. Stick to what you know here. Not even that, actually. That was wrong, because you're wanting to try new things. Don't stick to what you know, but like grab onto I'm thinking like for a lot of you, like a sequence of events, a ritual that you show up at every day at a certain time of day. Morning I find is best, but maybe there's a certain day when you do something that doesn't help you, maybe overthinking or YouTube readings or something, and maybe in that time slot where you have time to waste on that, you can force yourself to do something a bit more structured, a bit more grounded for you. The Eight of Pentacles, again, I probably say this 100 times on this channel, it's my favourite depiction of the Eight of Pentacles, because she's got all these wonky pots up the top here. They're her first attempts. They're all right, but look, as she keeps showing up every day, she gets better and better, and there's more intricacy in the designs. So this is a mastery card, and it's just asking you to persevere and to keep trying. Don't give up. If something didn't work out the first time, that's okay. Back to the drawing board. You can do this. There's a lot of optimism ahead of you. There's a lot of opportunity for growth and opportunity to try new things. You're needing to take a leap of faith. So in the challenge, a bunch of stuff came out. I took it all. So we've got the Star and the Three of Cups, the World, the Two of Swords, Five of Wands. All right, so the challenge may be reciprocal friendships and harmonious relationships around you. Maybe you're not feeling very connected to people right now, or maybe you're just needing to take a bit of time alone, or maybe you're literally having trouble finding people that you resonate with. The Star is optimism and vitality and rejuvenation and hope and all of those really bright, looking to the future things, and it's in the challenge area. So then you may be feeling like, although in the future energy, the Sun and the Fool, this will change. You will feel a renewed sense of optimism. That is for sure. Maybe right now as you're connecting to the reading, you might not yet. I'm not too certain. Everyone will be in a different spot. But the challenge here is, feeling hopeful about celebrating life again, celebrating yourself, celebrating changes, or even friends. Maybe there's friends, family, or other people around you that are causing a bit of tension in your life, or they don't agree with your choices, or there's potential conflict and disagreements here with the Five of Wands, and you're maybe feeling pulled between that and what you truly want. Or for some people there's a bit of a push-pull. Maybe it's a push-pull between the past and the future, or again between different parties of situation, like family or something, or friends. But the challenge, I think, is to just embrace the path that you want to take, and meet new people, get yourself out there, try new things, outgrow the situation you're in, and allow yourself to do that with the World card here. It's absolutely a leveling up, and it's the card that takes you to the next cycle of creation, the next part of your expression in the world and in life. but there's a lot of uncertainty and conflict. This could be inner conflict, but I also do feel for a lot of you it is a specific relationship or a person or a group of people that is your challenge to overcome at this time. But you're needing to be really gentle with yourself and surround yourself with people that are really uplifting and kind and generous to you, and who believe in you as well, who don't bring you down, who actually uplift you and get you to see the beauty that is inside of you. And maybe those people aren't in your world yet, but I think that if that's the case for some of you, then you can trust that these people, although it's a challenge, they're not here right now, that is something you are opening up to invite into your world. And I do feel for this group, there are new people coming into your life. I feel that all the way through the group. So maybe it's a significant, special person to share your life with, or maybe it's a group of friends to share the journey with. But I do feel like there's a lot of new opportunities coming in to meet new people and to try new things that is coming up for you, maybe towards the end of this year or maybe even moving into 2022. But it definitely is closing out some old cycles for you. And you're getting to move into a bit more, more of a compassionate place, or with more compassionate people, or maybe maybe you're leaving a job that felt like it wasn't serving your purpose and moving into something a little bit more heartfelt, perhaps. And yeah. Okay, where are we? What will help? The Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups, Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles in the advice here. So Eight of Wands and the Page of Cups, this is friendships, compassion, kindness, art, expression, forgiveness even. Maybe that's what's needed here. I'm feeling for this is like to get yourself out there and to meet new people, or to perhaps go on that first date if you were thinking about it, or just go and let your life be full of fun and energy again. I feel like let yourself move forward, let it, like I feel like some of you might be holding on to something in the past, or I feel like for some of you it's only you that's holding you back now. But you can go for this when you're ready. But the Three of Cups is here in the Three of Wands is here in the Eight of Cups as well. So I do feel like, don't obviously push yourself past when you're ready, but there's a energy here of still needing to heal and release and let go of something else, so that you can really invite in new experiences and a lot of joy and growth and fun. But I do strongly feel like this is a process. This is a process, a releasing process, and a deep healing process. And needing to really connect back with yourself and Mother Nature and your own intuition, and taking care of your body and your mind. So exercising, eating well, meditations, spending time in nature. This beautiful queen doesn't really look for external validation. She's so busy just tending to her own health. And from that place, you can make really conscious and strong choices. So connect to yourself and really nurture yourself. I want to jump straight to the Oracle card for this group. Where is it? I want to jump to it, but I've lost it. Oh, it's right in front of me. That might be a message for you. What you seek is right in front of you. It's there. You have it in your hands. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth is a portal. So this is about moving through a big transition in life and really nurturing yourself. You need a lot of gentle care, a lot of compassion, and to just sort of support yourself in this little womb space of tenderness and healing and soft music and candles and good fruit, nice food, just be gentle with you. Self-loving baths and doing things with intention to really nurture yourself and look after yourself as you go through this release and let go. There are it will really help you to communicate with friends, though, with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Cups. I think you're really needing to just get a bit out, even if there's no intention behind it, but just to speak in a place that is safe. And I hope you do have that. Some people will, some won't, but it's what will help right now is to discuss. And if you don't have that in your personal life, maybe a professional that can lend a compassionate ear to you and help you with a bit of guidance forward with how to release and and how to move into your own authority here. How to really believe in yourself as well. Believing that you do deserve great things and that you can make anything of your life from this point. It's like a really, like, at this point with these cards here in the path ahead, it's like whatever you choose to work on right now will be one that brings you new opportunities and a lot of optimism and growth. That is the path ahead for you. You're choosing that. So in the guidance area, we have the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, King of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, further guidance is definitely withdrawing from maybe your social circles and other people just to get a little bit of time alone to rest and reflect, and obviously speak to friends that are safe places, and as we spoke about before, but mostly you're just needing to take care of yourself. This is that bubble bath, a sweet self-loving bath with candles and oils, and she's got some spells and she's written some of her intentions or wishes. You know, she's connecting to spirit, she's connecting to herself. So lots of this. Maybe some healthy eating. He's growing some vegetables here, maybe growing your own food or connecting with gardening. It's going to be something that's really supportive for you right now. But this is also about making a plan ahead to move forward with yourself, with your life. This can be a marriage with somebody very special here with the Four of Wands, King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. This is certainly a long-term connection that may be yet to come into your future after a bit of period alone time and sort of connecting back with yourself and feeling good about yourself again. Then I feel like this is meeting somebody very special in your future. Maybe this person's already in your life as well. Everyone will be a little different. I do feel like this very multi-layered, this reading, because it also does speak about somebody who's wanting to take a new career path here, and so you're giving all your energy to your studies so that you can be effective in your community and take a more compassionate and humanitarian type role perhaps. And the Ten of Pentacles is your legacy and the longevity of your journey. So it's everything that you want to work towards and you want to build. And Spirit is guiding you there with the Hermit. Just quiet your mind and meditate, unplug, disconnect, and connect in with yourself to get that guidance and get that direction. And then show up to the routine that you planned. This takes planning, I think, here. And so you may need to create a routine or something that helps you then achieve your goals slowly. But then, yeah, I also do see for some people this is a very special person that was to come into your world. They may already be in your world and maybe you're already married, and but you'll know how to interpret this reading for yourself. Yeah, I definitely see a very divine connection here with this King of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Very solid, very reliable, very beautiful. Something that helps your soul feel nourished. But also is tangible and builds the actual material world as well, builds within the material world. So it's got everything here, cups, wands, pentacles, it's got it all. So yeah, I do feel like, yeah, it could be so many different things here. Maybe it's relationship healing, but I mostly feel like it's you making a choice to create a really beautiful life for yourself here. So in the outcome energy, we have the Five of Cups first. The Ace of Cups is being handed to that. And then the Magician and the Nine of Cups, sorry. So although there is a lot of grief and sadness in leaving the past behind, all of this energy that we started with, just feeling quite trapped and just trying to move forward, but still feeling a little bit maybe victimized or unsatisfied with the path ahead at this point. With determination and focus and a lot of self-love and care with the Ace of Cups here, forgiveness, acceptance. I think primarily the word acceptance when I pulled this card came out. And you've got all of the resources that it takes to really heal yourself from this situation. Maybe even engaging with professionals. I can see that here in some places to help you through. But you are absolutely the magician here. You are creating wish fulfillment, self-love and healing. And, you know, having also compassion for the sadness or for the loss, for the grief, for the past you. Maybe you still find yourself in that place sometimes, but I feel like in the path ahead, really finding more more ways to support yourself, and it is helping, it is working. You will eventually move out of this situation into new love, and into creating the life of your dreams, and into having your wishes fulfilled. Like, it's the most beautiful outcome for a reading, especially starting with, again, it's feeling so stuck and trapped and maybe bogged down. It's time for new growth, new experiences, and to believe in yourself. All right, so Oracle cards. We did see the Deep Love, Birth as a Portal, Mother's Milk. So it is sort of like a death card. It is a transition card, and it asks you to be so gentle with yourself as you go through those changes. We've got Chaos and Conflict. I asked for protection from this deck today. So this is an advantageous moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, a complete resorting of elements. This is powerful. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, there is positive news. The timing is perfect. Things are already stirred up, so you don't need to be afraid to jump in the mix. You'll discover everything you need to know about how this situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of chaos. This moment is valuable. Don't waste it. And just as I'm saying, you'll discover everything you need to know about how the situation affects you long term. These cards are popping in my head so strongly. It's like, this is the future. You just need a little time alone to ground yourself and regather your thoughts, perhaps get your sort of your goals or your plan in order, and tend to be reliable to yourself and show up every day, because the Knight of Pentacles is working towards the Ten of Pentacles, and what's in between looks like a very divine and beautiful connection. So further Oracle cards, we have from the Self-Love Oracle prompt deck, we have social media detox. Maybe just taking time off of scrolling and doing something a little bit more healthy for you, taking a nice walk, or just anything different than that will do, because that can be really toxic to just, you know what I mean. But just a detox. And if you're not doing too much of that, then maybe just changing up, unliking some of the pages that aren't really resonating with you anymore, and finding some different mentors or things that encourage and uplift you within your social media, because it can be an uplifting experience. So avoid toxic people. Hanging out with people who will uplift your spirit, not bring you down. I think I already said that here. It might have been group 1. There's some correlations between group 1 and 2, but there's also some stark differences as well though. So don't know if you'd have trouble finding a group today. Sleep and rest, taking care of yourself. Just again, the mother's milk, just be so gentle with yourself. Let your body have the peace it deserves without feeling guilty. Ritual, to experience the magic of life, first you must practice it. And rituals, I think, can very much be in the most mundane daily routine. It's just showing up with repetition and having a sequence of events that, yeah. Meditate, quiet the mind, let the soul speak. It's coupled with the Hermit here. You just, these pictures hopefully speak to you enough. Negative thinking, unfounded negative thoughts are very worth being aware of. So I think a bit of mantra and affirmation just to override when you are in heavy thinking. This is exactly where I need to be right now. Thank you, Spirit, for guiding my path, or whatever comes to you. Just to reaffirm that everything is exactly as it needs to be. You don't need to control anything. You just need to maybe control your thoughts, and reaffirm that everything's fine and that you're very powerful and things are going to work out for the best. Crystal healing, use crystals to raise your vibration and renew your energy. Exercise, love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. Feels so good to take a walk or even a run, wherever your fitness abilities are at, just to do something to get your body and your heart moving, heart pumping. Practice gratitude, time to acknowledge what you're grateful for. Take time to acknowledge what you're grateful for. A hand-to-heart practice. I don't know, we all say this, but when we actually engage and do these practices, hand at heart, and feel each thing and go through it, you have to try it to know. And if you haven't tried it, but you've been prompted to, I think it's time. I think there's someone out there who's like, oh yeah, but no, it's really actually time. Do it and feel it. All right, don't forget to fulfill your needs while helping others. Do not give up because something did not work out right away. Own your time and give it meaning. Don't let it pass you by. Especially if you are wasting time doing things that don't help or serve or make you feel uplifted. Definitely pay attention to how are you feeling halfway through that choice. And if it's sort of pulling you down, then maybe it's not the right choice for right now. All things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. Following your heart will lead you to the right things. Don't fear a blank canvas. Use it to turn your life into a masterpiece. Magician. You're going to master your material reality in the future, which came with you will have financial security in life. And a new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic of newness. There is a path you're meant to be on. Trust it. And you will be blessed with more than you can ever imagine. I love that. All right, group 2. I'm going to leave that there for you, beautiful people. I hope that gave you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 2. Hey group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Dalmatian Worry Stone, then this one is for you. So Dalmatian is all connected to the inner child and playfulness. It encourages grounding, it's supportive of family, loyalty and calming, releasing anger and resentment. And with the flex of tourmaline, it promotes spiritual protection, psychic protection, a bit of grounding. So group 3, let's jump into your reading. Okay, so we're looking at the past energy first with 3 beautiful major arcanas. Oh no, 2. There's a lot of major arcana on your table here. Some of the signs we've actually got here are Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini. Yeah, all here, but that's okay if it's you or not. It doesn't matter too much. So, starting with the Temperance, Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Pentacles. This, to me, looks like some pretty big changes in your recent past, and you are surrendering to very gracefully and beautifully, as best that you can, I would like to say. I'm sure there's some challenges involved, but for the most part, you are gaining control of this situation. You're gaining control of yourself, you're finding balance, and you're ready to let the universe move forward, or move you forward, and work with the universe to create a beautiful dream, to create the life that you want. This could be about anything, this reading in particular. It could be about relationships, work and career, your own spiritual development. You're striking out into independence. There's so much here. The next card I just want to show you straight away, 9 to the 10 of Pentacles. So this is the past and this is the moving ahead. So now onwards, future energy. Somewhat now though as well. So you may already be experiencing that. And I like how she's sort of looking out to the future, to the 10 of Pentacles. It's like, I think you know that because of recent changes or the way this path is unfolding, you have maybe more faith in the path ahead at this point. And that you're ready to strike out on your own. You're ready to make this dream come true and make your life grow and make yourself grow into the beautiful person that you feel you should be. That you are. And I feel like there's potential for some people. It's having left a relationship behind and sort of starting again and starting to get excited about what the future may hold, and yeah, things like that. Maybe you're moving out of home for the first time, or yeah, there's just certainly a big change, and you've been very patient with the way that this has unfolded, and you're here and you're ready to take this opportunity, whatever it is for you. So moving ahead, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the 8 of Wands. So nice. So it's really positive reading, group 3. I mean, there could be some underlying anxieties and fears and issues I can see here, but for the most part we're looking towards the future with optimism. I actually have the Empress on the bottom of the deck, so the underlying energy is all about nurturing good health, wellness, abundance and joy, receptivity, gentleness, all of that wonderful stuff. And one thing I felt connected to was that somebody in this reading listening to this may be pregnant at this time, and I saw without even seeing the Empress card yet, like a kicking in the belly, so maybe someone's having a lot of kicks at the moment, but I can see that. If that's you, maybe comment below, but obviously not everyone. It feels like a beautiful baby girl in someone's belly. But anyway, maybe, yeah, okay, there could be more than one baby, more than one pregnant person, but yeah, just specifically a little baby girl kicking in a belly was so strong. So maybe that's also a message for everybody else, in that you're birthing something new, you're birthing the next piece of your creation. Maybe you're birthing yourself, maybe you're birthing a creative idea or a business idea that you want to, you know, watch and nurture and support it to grow into the dream that you have for it, the vision that you have. But the Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, the Eight of Wands, you're ready for new adventures. You're ready to get moving, to see things happen. Some people, you're ready for world travel and to go and visit other places, or go and see and visit somebody who's maybe a little bit further away from you right now, and you're looking forward to that. For some people, I feel like getting really strongly, for some, you're striking out of home, or you're leaving something that was maybe stable and secure, and probably still is for you. You can probably return to that. Maybe it feels like a family home for someone, and you're ready for new adventures and to start your life somewhere else. Obviously not for everyone, but this reading is very diverse. The other two readings earlier were quite, it was clear what they were about, but this could be about anything, I can see. So yeah, there's lots of new experiences for you in the path ahead, and a lot of excitement and seeing things through fresh eyes. I feel like you're doing a lot to tweak your appearance and feel better about yourself, like maybe wearing different colors or doing your hair differently, just trying to express yourself and feel this sense of freshness that comes with the wheel as it's turned for you, you know, and you're growing into this beautiful, independent, strong person. So you're wanting to feel like you match how you feel on the inside, I think. So there may be some health changes and such, but I think a lot of this is also wrapped up in spirituality and your personal growth in that regard. Like you're trying to really embody some of the new perceptions that you may have been taught or have come to light for you, so that you can create the best life for yourself. Like some self-limiting beliefs may have become apparent, and you now know how to counter that, and I feel like you're really taking care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. All of these things, they're really important. So in the challenge area, we've got the Moon and Death, Three of Cups and the Hermit. All right. So I feel like this is a big piece of spiritual growth in all of this. It is the challenge. It is a challenge to allow the old self to fall away and to step into the unknown and embrace your solitude and embrace that quiet time where you can really open up to what your biggest wish fulfillment is. With the Three of Cups, I kind of really feel like you're truly learning how to co-create with spirit and how to really manifest what you want. This is pretty powerful stuff. I feel like you're learning so much about what your worth is and what your abilities are, but you're needing to let go of some things as well, and there may be some fear around that. There could be some fear around letting go of some things you're attached to, and some of those may be relationships or friends or things that you're leaving behind. But I feel like you are also attracting, you will attract obviously new experiences and new people into your world that are going to fit the next chapter for you. Maybe for some people there has been a shift in your friend circle or something like this, where you're needing to, find new friends that resonate and support you on your journey. Maybe you're feeling a little isolated from being able to make friends at the moment, so the challenge being the Hermit card, but within that time of less socializing with other people, you're learning to connect with your own abilities and to your own intuition, and therefore strengthening your ability to manifest and create the life that you want, because this is some real serious transformation energy here when it comes to your emotional body, your spiritual body, your mental realm, all of it. It's you're really it is in the challenge, but I don't feel like I could be wrong, and some people will feel like it's really hard right now, but I just do feel like you've got everything it takes and you're starting to believe in yourself more, and the challenges that are coming up are quite natural and they will pass on their own, with you shifting and looking at things differently as well, and supporting your health, supporting your wellness, supporting your body. Lots of self-love rituals and practices, meditation, a lot of full moon practices. I'm seeing 2 big full moon images here, so you may have done a big full moon release as well over the last eclipse we just had in Taurus. And as you can see, those that did engage in any of those sorts of practices, you can see that those will be very effective on your path. Like the Magician is next, so absolutely believe in your rituals and the things that you feel called to try and do believe in those and engage in those, because there's a lot of power behind them. I feel like you're going quite deep actually at the moment in that way. It's really beautiful. Like, I know it's in the challenge, but like, yeah, okay, I see the Page of Cups, the 5 of Cups. So there may be some old friendships that haven't worked out, or relationships that are a little bit sad letting go. But you know that, in letting go of that, you're learning to honour yourself deeper, and you can attract even more beautiful and harmonious connections that truly support you on your journey. Yeah, 5 of Swords, maybe even lack of closure and didn't feel so nice. Yeah, Queen of Cups is a bit sad in this depiction. But I don't think we need to focus on that so much right now. I think we're looking at moving forward and having new opportunities and getting excited for this fresh canvas that's before you. So we have the 6 of Cups, the Lovers, and the Magician. So this could be reunion with somebody very special to you, a special family. Like we did see travel for some people. Maybe it's getting to reunite with family you've been separated from, or friends, or a loved one. But I think it was well that this main message, especially with this Jasper, is it Jasper? Dalmatian Jasper. Is it called Dalmatian Jasper? Or just, I forget what it's actually called. Dalmatian Stone. It's very much about connecting to your inner child, and so playfulness is promoted with that stone, this reading, and the 6 of Cups. So a decision to really connect and find the power in play and connecting with maybe your children, or just your own inner child, and going out into nature and having a bit of a frolic. But also I think that this is about making healthy choices in regards to the relationships around you, and believing in yourself to make a choice and commit to it and really go after your dreams, even if it's a little bit different from what other people maybe hope for you, or keep seeing that 5 of Cups over there. So there is some sadness in letting go of the old, but there's also, I feel like you're a very natural born leader and somebody who's great vision for life and for what you want in life. Even if sometimes you're not sure how it's going to work out, that's okay. You still have great hopes and dreams and expectations out of life and out of yourself. And I think you can achieve those. And a very important thing here is to perhaps reconnect with family or a dear loved one from the past with the 6 of Cups. Or maybe just go back to doing things that you used to do as a child. This could also, we are approaching the Christmas season and all of that, so it can also be talking about getting organised to go and rekindle with our family and all of that is coming up for a lot of people. But I think, you're needing to just realise that you've got everything it takes already. You've got all of the answers. In the Hermit, you've got all the spiritual wisdom you need. You are a light beacon to so many people. And the Magician is every other piece of existence that you'd need, every other piece of resource. It's got, the cup of emotional intelligence and compassion and intuition, and this beautiful candle, which will be wands, speaking about your creative aspirations and your spirit, your motivation and your passion. We've got air, swords, so your intellect, your discernment, your ability to process and perceive and see things clearly and from a really heightened perspective to make the best possible outcome for yourself. Like, you're a powerful person. Group 3 is powerful. What was the other one here? Pentacles. You have the resources that it takes, and if you don't have them, you know how to acquire them. This is brilliant. I think believe in your power and let what needs to fall away, and trust that you are emerging and becoming a really self-empowered person. All right, further guidance here. We have the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and I like how it fell, because the 8 of Pentacles was sort of on top of all the more chaotic cards. So we've got anxieties and fears, we've got maybe over-attachment emotionally to things that don't serve, and possibly some dishonesty, betrayal, lies, or fear that there's somebody's lying to you, fear that there's been a betrayal. And the guidance here in regards to this, because I do feel for some people, some of these fears are unfounded, but obviously not everybody. You will know your situation. If you are suspecting that it may just be paranoid feelings and fears, I do feel for some people it is just paranoia and it's not true. Maybe it's fears about your ability, fears about yourself, or it could be fears about another person, something they've done or said. But the advice here is to release that, to let that go. It doesn't serve you to hold on to it or trying to take control of the situation. All that you can control is what's in front of you right now with the 8 of Pentacles, and not be distracted by anything that saps your power. I feel like some of this stuff is sort of linked with what you've moved out of. I feel like you've already left this situation for a lot of you, and so it's just a matter of letting it truly fall away from you and not be a part of your day anymore, or not be a part of what you spend your energy on, and keeping yourself just really busy with what you are doing. So your business, your creative ideas, your health, whatever it is that's in front of you that means the most to you. And again, I'm sure you've all heard this before from me, but my favorite depiction, because we've got these wonky pots and she just keeps showing up and keeps trying, and each pot gets better and more intricate, and that is you. So don't give up, keep trying. You only get better, you only get smarter, you only get more wise. You're learning as you go, and I think that's really important to embrace, that you are just forever learning, and you don't need to be so hard on yourself for mistakes as well. And I feel like somebody feels like they trusted somebody too many times, and I think that they may need to forgive themselves for that, and there was nothing wrong with you for extending your compassion and trust to somebody. It's just a testament to how big and open your heart is. But discernment might be required moving forward. There may be it may be a bit of a struggle sometimes to keep yourself busy so that these thoughts don't override, and these fears and these worries, but it truly does need to be released. So the outcome energy is the Tower, first of all. Absolutely allow that which was not stable to be obliterated, and that which is wanting to crumble to fall. Then we have the Star, which is next, the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. So after the Tower, which I do feel for a lot in this group has already happened. Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, 9 of Pentacles is in the past energy. I feel like the Tower's already happened. Maybe the effects are still around you. But I mean, some people it may be yet to come, but not so certain on that. Everyone will have a different timeline, but the Tower, after the Tower, optimism and hope is renewed. There's after the Tower moment, clarity comes in, hope comes in, excitement, and then the cards even show that with moving forward. There's so much hope and optimism and joy in the path ahead, and success as well. So with the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles, I think that your assistance is some people that are waiting for someone to help you with something, or some sort of grant or something to come in that gives you financial assistance for your business, or whatever that is. You can expect that to come in. I do feel that quite strongly for someone in particular, or any other type of assistance you've been waiting on or hoping for. Maybe you haven't sorted out yet and you still need to engage with a specific service or professional to be able to get that assistance. You can expect that to come through for you and be there for you on the journey ahead. There's definitely some sort of generosity and kindness being extended to you. But I think also mostly this is about you, for a lot of people, just allowing what didn't work to fall away, and then grabbing yourself and your connection with spirit and creating something new and beautiful, and getting really excited about that. And I feel like you will have a lot more discernment and clarity when it comes to reciprocal relationships and situations that are fair and equal, because that's what's most important moving forward, especially when there seems to be something that has not been maybe very generous to you or kind or hasn't served you. Perhaps you have stronger discernment now moving forward is what I want to say. All right, so we have breathe in the breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So this is about letting go of control and just surrendering to the path ahead. You may have a vision and an idea, and I can see you're looking to the future and you've got dreams and goals, you want to head in a certain direction, but a lot of that plan will be a mystery, and you need to let it be that way and just trust that Spirit's got you, and that this will unfold perfectly. You don't need to control every aspect of it. Micromanaging the universe won't work. You can go a lot further if you change my will to thy will. All right. Fork in the road. I wanted a protection message today. So indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. At this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to a subtle refusal to take responsibility. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle. By not making a choice, you are making a choice for which you must be accountable. If that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never tires of giving you second chances, and you can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. Yeah, I think you really do need to stand up for the path ahead and what you truly want to see manifest in your world, and have the bravery to take that leap of faith into the unknown and allow life to have its way with you. Fork in the road. So we have love your work. Ask yourself today if what you're doing is truly making you happy. That's not only your work, but your relationships as well. Create a routine. Having a routine helps you limit procrastination and give you structure. I felt like, that was something I think I saw before as well. There's definitely some study coming in for someone, or somebody who's quite overloaded with their studies, and maybe needing to take a break from that and just sort of do something a bit different to balance themselves out. I forgot to pass that on when I saw it. A health checkup. Doesn't have to be a medical professional, can be a spiritual health checkup or any other kind, mental health, emotional counselling session, whatever it is, just a health checkup. Go full introvert, spend time alone to appreciate and love yourself. Find a mentor in your field who can help you reach your goals faster. Get outdoors, never get so busy that you forget to get outdoors. Especially those that are overworking in the head, in the mental realm, just break it up a little bit. Start a side hustle. Best way to become your own boss is to start a side hustle. I feel like some of you are already on the way to really building that dream, that business, that whatever it is, this idea. Live your dream. Never give up on your dreams and dare to live the adventure. Clarify your desires, cut through the confusion and use your intuition to guide you. And cut the screen time. Maybe cut some cords on a few other things too. You may know what they are. A cord cutting ritual. I feel like some of you already did that over the full moon. Some people are yet to engage with that sort of thing, but some cutting needs to be done, I think, especially the Ace of Swords here as well. And the last oracle cards we have is it's okay to be different. Don't try so hard to fit in. And then we had explore the possibilities, and I just noticed the alien imagery here, the little bungy ear things, and looks maybe it's not. I just took it to be very alien-like. So Aquarius is out there, but no, any other sort of things that are a bit different or a bit, embrace that. That's obviously not for everyone. Take chances. You'll realize how perfect something will turn out. I don't know why I'm getting such alien abduction sort of feelings from some of these cards. I think that's for someone out there. Not to say someone's been abducted, but just sometimes we have experiences in that way. You're creating a you that you will be proud of. That was so strong in this reading. Like, you really, really, really are doing that. I think you know it. But I still think there's more, you will be more than you think, like, if that makes sense. I feel like you are creating a you that you'll be proud of, but it's even more than you know. So anyway, don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. Let go of the idea that you're not ready, because you are. Your life is at a turning point right now. You're ready. And then just see this is where you're at. This is that card, the Nine of Pentacles. You're ready. You're here. You've got such a great abundance around you. If this is the past energy, the last card of it, this tells me this is where you're at. And this is somebody who's so rooted in gratitude and has everything they need, and they know it, they acknowledge it, and they feel it. They believe in themselves, and you've got this, because the next card, the Ten of Pentacles, it only gets better. Spend less time worrying about your appearance. You are enough. Change your perspective of the people that are around you and keep an open mind. I feel like that's mixed messages, like there's a few messages to that. Change your perspective of the people around you. Keep an open mind. So for some people, it's to exactly keep an open mind, because things are not as you think they may be, not as they seem. And for others, it's, I think, about acceptance and forgiveness, and sort of changing your perspective of this person, rather than them being a villain, but just an individual on their path, learning their own lessons, and sort of detaching from it in that way, and having acceptance for just an individual on their road, just as you are, walking each other home, all of that, you know. But yeah, change your perspective of the people around you and keep an open mind. Life will be a roller coaster. Enjoy the ride and stop trying to be in control. That's twice now for you guys, group 3. Micromanagers, perhaps. We got Virgo's energy here. I've got heavy Virgo placements, I get it. Give yourself some credit for how far you've come. Damn straight. And you won't always feel alone. You're attracting your soul vibe. Soul vibe, soul tribe. Your vibe attracts your vibe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So that's another thing as well. Feeling good and believing in yourself, and just connecting with play, and all of that will help you find that in other connections with other people. People that are also happy and full of play and all of that stuff, you know, vibing, attracting your tribing. Made no sense. Anyway, group 3, that's enough talking for me today. I'm going to leave it there for you beautiful people. I hope that gave some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Bye, group 3.